Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a lot of things to talk about, let's just say that. So, if you guys did not know, StarStable today released this news page talking about the GameGuard's removal. Okay, that scared me for a minute. But yeah, so they released this, I read through it, it's not that long. But if you guys don't know what GameGuard is, it's the, I guess, new or old anti-cheat software program that StarStable put into the game a couple weeks ago. They got some pretty negative feedback, if you ask me, about it. People did not like it, and it was affecting the game, and people just didn't like it. So today we're going to be covering that, also some other things that got added or mixed up in the game, and yeah. So I guess let's go ahead and start where it all started. May 31st, 2022, answers to your questions on GameGuard and anti-cheat. Hello Star Fam, we know that you have some questions about the anti-cheat tool that was implemented last week. So here is some further information about it. How does GameGuard work? When you start StarStable Online, you will get a pop-up asking you to approve GameGuard. Don't be active. The software checks running processes on your program to make sure that they don't have a program that will affect and tamper with the game files. No information will be sorted or shared with any outside party. What happens if a cheat program is found? If GameGuard finds a third-party tool and detects it as a cheating program, the game will be closed down and you will see an error message that will explain why this happened. To be able to start the game again, you'll have to close down the program that was detected by the software. Will I get banned by anti-cheat if the program is detected? GameGuard prevents the game from running when certain types of software are detected because it prevents cheating before it even happens. GameGuard itself won't ban you, but keep in mind that cheating or using software that could lead you to banning. What programs does GameGuard block? GameGuard blocks third-party programs that alter the game to give unfair advantage. Some third-party tools you may be using can be impacted by this. We will continuously work together with INCA to fine-tune how GameGuard works with StarStable and find ways for some types of tools to function as they did before. Keep in mind that we are not able to officially support the use of third-party tools. Here is a list of common tools that you might be using and the impact the GameGuard has on them right now. Reshade works as usual, Fraps works as usual, Bandicam works as usual, OBS works, but you must launch it as an administrator. Streamlabs works, but you must launch as an administrator. Zoom Text works as usual. Discord Overlay works as usual, but we launch as an administrator. Okay guys, I just wanted to say that this has been updated. Originally it said that OBS, Streamlabs, and another one, I think Discord, or some other recording software you could not use, and you had to use another one. Zoom Text and Discord were not a part of this, and apparently people that were using Discord, I think they weren't able to, so they've definitely added to it. And by the way, I was not running. I use OBS. That's what I'm using right now. That's what I use to film my videos. And OBS was working completely fine, even though they said it would not work. I don't know if that was happening to anyone else, but I use a Windows computer and I use OBS Studios, which is what they're talking about. And I was not running it as a administrator, and it was working fine. So I don't really know why, but I'm glad that they changed to say that Discord was now working if you launch as administrator, because I know people were upset about that they couldn't use Discord. But moving on, why did we implement a anti-cheat program? In the gaming industry, a variety of anti-cheat programs are used by companies to reduce cheating. and Protect GameGuard is a software that we've implemented to prevent certain harmful third-party tools from tampering with the game. Our goal is to level the playing field, and GameGuard is designed to block programs that help players cheat in our game. This is an important step for Star Stable, and we are still looking into how to further develop this program. Stay tuned for more details about upcoming improvements, which, by the way, they didn't tell us anything about any improvements. The newest thing that they told us about GameGuard is that they're no longer using it. So I'm going to get into that once we're done reading through this. Is GameGuard a legit and safe product? GameGuard is safe and will not harm your computer in any way. It is in our strongest interest to make sure that our players can play Star Stable in a safe way, which is why we would never add any malicious programs to our game in your computer. What company makes GameGuard? INCA and Protects is a South Korean company specializing in product software. It was founded in 2000. Since then, they have been developing security software as SaaS software as a service for all major areas, from banking, security, antivirus to video games. Why'd you pick their product? When we searched for a partner to help us with anti-cheat software, INCA has been the only company that agreed to our terms on strict data protection for our players. To accommodate our terms, they provided us with some custom I can't talk today, sorry. To be sure no personal data is stored or collected by them. How come people are still cheating? We are aware that some people are actively working to get around GameGuard, and we are working closely with INCA to ensure that we are able to prevent this. While we are not currently banning players who have tricked GameGuard, we will take appropriate action to find players who are deliberately attempting to go around the system in order to continue to cheat. My antivirus systems is blocking GameGuard. Is it safe? In order to be able to play, you will need to allow GameGuard to access your computer through your antivirus system. Most antivirus software allow GameGuard, since it is known to be a good software. Of course, some antivirus programs have not yet been added to their safe list, and so they might trigger detection for how it interacts with the game in your system. In that case, you have to allow the antivirus to execute GameGuard for to be able to play. So basically, this was May 31st. It is now June 16th, and they uploaded this today. I have logged in today since it did come out, and it did, if you guys did not know, it asks you for, at least my computer does, it asks you for a PIN to allow GameGuard and Star Stable to work. Now, I was going to make a video today because yesterday when I logged in, obviously this could have happened earlier or just yesterday, because that was like one of the first times I actually played Star Stable in about a week. But basically the GameGuard logo popped up with tin can on it, which means GameGuard made their logo with Star Stable to show that they are going to stay. I was going to make a video talking about this today because I saw it yesterday and it was more at the end of the day, so I couldn't really make a video about it. But yeah, I was going to say that GameGuard was going to stay, but apparently that's not happening now with this. So this is GameGuard Removal. Hey Star Fam, after having GameGuard active on Windows for 3 weeks, we can now see that the results have not been what we as we wished. We have therefore decided to roll back our GameGuard launch, which means it will no longer be active on your system. If you uninstall the game, the GameGuard service will be removed from your computer. You can check it yourself in services windows of your computer, especially if you want to make sure that it has been uninstalled. Make sure that you reset the window to update it. When you reinstall Star Stable, GameGuard will no will not be re-downloaded to your computer. If you need help or think that you still see GameGuard files in your system, contact us and we will do our best to help you walk through it. We recognize that there are some players who cheat and making the game equal for everyone is still a high priority for us. We want GameGuard to be a part of the solution for this, but unfortunately we are not able to quickly repair some of the issues that it has created for players. We will continue looking into a long-term solution for the cheating issues, but right now it will take some time for us to move forward with further solutions. We want to thank you all for the patience that you have had with us during this time. We have tried to figure out the challenges, but we have learned that we need to be better communicated around the big changes like this. We realize that we should not only have communicated more in advance, but also more in depth about the release. We have taken that to heart, and we make sure to apply these lessons moving forward. So, as you can see, GameGuard is now officially being removed from Windows and anyone else that has been affected by it. Now, you may be wondering, well, why are they removing GameGuard if you have seen no problem with it? Which I would say probably not. I was watching a video of Rattles when it came out, and I don't want to say much about it because I haven't watched it since then, and I don't remember a lot from it. But basically, Rattle said that GameGuard wasn't a good option for Star Stable to choose. That's all I'm going to say. If you want to go and check out Rattle's video, then you can. It is just Rattle. You can do Rattle SSO to find their channel, or it's on YouTube. Yeah. But, yeah. Now, I have uninstalled and reinstalled the game. I have not rebooted my computer yet, which I will do after I'm done filming this video. But I have seen some changes. I uninstalled and reinstalled Star Stable. But before I did that, I just clicked on Star Stable. You know how your email and password screen is usually like a square box kind of thing? Well, when I reinstalled the game, this is what it looked like. Obviously, this could just be a new login screen for Star Stable, but I feel like they should have told us. As you can see, there's this little gear right here. When I clicked on it, it showed it showed delete game files and something else that I can't remember. Obviously, as you can see, it's email and password normal. And everything else, but it's definitely different, so I just wanted to let you guys know about that. Also, I wanted to say that when I logged in, I still had to type in my PIN, but there was nothing about GameGuard, which is good. Now, I will do a bit more digging about GameGuard, reset my computer, make sure it's updated, stuff like that. But I just wanted to say that when I logged in, everything was really laggy. I didn't stay on for long because it was just super duper laggy. And I had one of you guys comment in the video talking about the issue with photo mode. I've responded to you. You've responded back. I'm not going to say any names, but if you are watching, you know who you are. I'm just saying thank you for reaching out to me about this. I was kind of scared that I was the only one in this, but yeah, I just want to say that it has not been fixed yet. I know I only responded to that yesterday, but I did contact Star Stable, and they asked if my firewall was blocking anything. I said no, and I have gotten an email back, which I will make another video today, kind of going through it. Obviously, I can't really show the email because I still don't have an editing software, which I will hopefully have one by Sunday or Monday of next Sunday of this week and Monday of next week. So I can show you some pictures by editing them and not showing any personal information. But I will go through it in another video. That way, once I've read over it and stuff like that. I also, want to see if my photo mode works once I get everything updated on my computer and make sure that everything is good. And because my dad told me that possibly GameGuard may have an effect on the photo mode and them not saving to my computer, because it has had effect on other players with other things. And so yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that, and also let that one viewer know. But I think that is it for today's video. If I have found anything else, I will let you guys know. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!